Hello, welcome back. Today is the end of the month. We're doing one of my favourite types of videos to watch, if not film, because I normally get in a muddle, which is a cash condensing. So I budget using the cash stuffing method. That means there's a lot of bills or notes in this here wallet, and I want to get those out of the house and back to the bank where they're safe, wherever possible. So now, normally people do this with placeholders, but being relatively new to this and being a cheapskate, I don't actually have that many placeholders. So, and the ones I do have are usually post-it notes like this. And you can see this was a 50 and I just added a 0. So very professional, but let's start by seeing there's obviously a lot of money here that we can take back to the bank, and this is now fully funded. So normally I would round these to about £50 increments to take back to the bank, but because this particular category for my car is now fully funded, I'm going to just send it all back to the bank. So we've got 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. No, I've lost it. $15, $20, $25, $325. 3, 2, 5. Insurance. Lovely. Second time's the charm, so that should mean now, let me just rack all these up. The total now is 1,125 across all 3 of these envelopes. So I'm going to put that in there, but really what I want is to say that this is fully funded. This one is fully funded, this one is fully funded. Right, so maintenance is also fully funded and I need to pay the bill this month. So there's only £30 here, because the other 220 is already in the bank, but I haven't had my credit card bill yet. This is maintenance. So that's another £30 going back to the bank because that one's fully funded. So I'm going to leave that in there, although this keeps confusing me, so I'll do that for now. So that one's nice and empty. All right, clothes. Let's see what we can do in clothes. So I already have £100 in placeholders, so 120, 40, 60, 80, 90. That's very frustrating, isn't it? But let's put 50 back to the bank from clothes. And then I need a 50 placeholder. Have I got any scraps of paper left? One day, I'll either make myself or buy myself some nicer ones, but for now, here we are. There we go. Same again, health now. I think I'm going to put that 20 back to the bank for health and then just make this 200 again, just to keep things neat. That was nice and easy. Tax, can't do anything there. Beauty, let's have a look. Nope, can't do anything there. So I've got 100 in the bank and 130. So I can't condense that down anymore. I can't do a note swap to make it easier on myself. So I have home, this looks promising. I have 30 in the bank, 20, 50, 70, 90, 100 and 25. So let's put 20, 40, 60, 70 back to the bank from home. Oh gosh, so it's not fitting in the toast rack. There we go. And then we can make this 50 again. Maybe I should put the date on these so that I know where I'm up to. So then that wasn't supposed to be 50, was it? It was supposed to be 100. 125 in home. Lovely. Gifts. Again, I think I'm going to be able to do something in here. Yeah, first of all, we can change that for a 20. But then again, I'm going to put 20 back to bank. And make this 100. And I remembered, I've been like scratching my head about this for ages. I definitely bought a gift for somebody and I paid cash for it, but I didn't take the cash out of the gift envelope. I took it out of my spending for that particular week. So I essentially had £20 spending money left that I could have reallocated to another thing. But anyway, it's basically, it all evens out in the end. It's all my money. You know, I know it's so funny, isn't it? All these categories are kind of arbitrary, but I yeah, I was like, what have I done with this money? Where did I spend it from? It was spending. So if I spent my spending money on a gift for somebody for the week, that's fine with me. It just means I have more in my gifts envelope. I've been restuffing the gifts envelope when I should have sort of been giving myself extra spending money. Anyway, fun. Now, I seem to remember, so 45, 50, 60, 70, 85. Is that right? 45, 50, 60, 70, 85. Yes, I took some money out of here. I have booked to go to a concert, which is raising money for a good cause. So that's nice. But I think I want to change this to be... so there was 85. If I have a 50 placeholder and 35. So let's leave Charles. What? So I'm making this 50. So at least 5 is going back to the bank. And that leaves 10, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. Right, so that's where, so only 5 is going back to the bank from fun. And I want to do an exchange. I want one, that's the 5 I'm leaving. The rest of these I want to exchange. We did it, we got there. So yes, 50 in the bank then, 70, 85. Lovely. I don't know why that one was so difficult to get my head around, but we managed. So let's add that to the toast rack. Business is fully funded, don't have anything to go in or out of there. Buffer, I reckon there's some work we can do in here. So 150 already in the bank. 20, what am I doing? 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85. So we can definitely take 50 back to the bank. I've completely lost track of this. 20, 40, no, 10, 20, 15, 20, 25. Yes, so then I want to exchange these for a 20. No? Oh God. Why have my brain's gone completely dead. Oh my God, this is mortifying. 150. 170, 190, 210, 20, 5, 35. Yes, 50 can go back to the bank. So that's going back to the bank. So I want to change this for a 10 and this for a 20. And then we have 200 in placeholders in the bank, 235. Blimey. should have made myself a cup of tea to go with this, then it would have been easier. And we're putting 50 back to the bank from buffer. So emergency looks like another one where we can do some work. So we have 250 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 81. So we've got 100 that we want placeholders for. And then that's 30. So let's leave a 10 and get a 20. I've run out of scraps of paper. So that is the 100 going back to the bank from emergency. So we now have 200, 350, 380. Let me just check. That's what the spreadsheet says it should be. Yay! We're getting there. House deposit. Right, so now I know from my coin trackers that I can't do anything with the coins yet. So that's why you don't see the coins out here. Let's put those to one side. So we currently have £200 in placeholders. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, £100 can go back to the bank. And then we can swap those for a 20. So 100 is going back from house deposit. That was so weird that I had like a funny 5 minutes there and I just couldn't, my brain couldn't compute. So I need another £100 placeholder. Let's put August there. So up to 325, yes. And then 35, 45, 50, 55, 65, 365 in total in house deposit. Investing. So £100 in placeholder, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65. So let's leave those and put this back to bank as 50. So we're taking 50 from investing. I think I'm going to straight away after this video go and make myself some nicer placeholders. So that should be 165 in investing. Yes. Lovely. Right, well, I'm not doing the penny challenge until it's complete, although I did add all these up. And if you're curious, I have £19.61 so far in my penny challenge out of £50.50p, which I think is quite good. And I can't do anything with Puppy because it's only got a fiver in. So, whew, we made it. Right. Let's add these up and see what I think I should have. And then let's count the cash. Do I trust myself to do this in my head? Eight, 10. Let's see what the calculator says. 820. So I think I'm the one that's out. Let's count it and see, shall we? So 50, let's leave that to the end, they always confuse things. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 5, so that's 500, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 610, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 750, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 800, and 5, 10, 15, 20. £820 in cash going back to the bank. We finally got there. I mean, that's incredible, really. Now, Shall we count up and see how much I have in all my sinking funds then? Oh my God, really? According to my spreadsheet, it means I have £3,824.61 in savings as a result of doing this method. I haven't even been doing it 6 months. I can't believe it. I can't, really? Surely the spreadsheet wouldn't lie to me. Oh my God, yeah. Nearly 4 grand saved. And yes, it's money that's put away for things in particular. But at the end of the day, it's just astonishing to me that I'm in that position, that I can have that money sat in the bank for when I want it, as opposed to constantly chasing. Right, well, and on that note, I think that's enough. I'm speechless. I have nothing else to say. So I'll see you in the next one.